Hello and welcome back to Life Without Number. So, those of you who have seen my previous training updates will know that I was getting ready for the Dirty Reaver. Dirty Reaver is now done, out the way. I'll put a link to the event video down below for you to check out. I guess the question is, where am I going from here? And post Dirty Reaver, I'll be honest, training has hit a bit of a stumbling block because I have a knee issue, and it's a knee issue that just is not going away regardless of what I try and do to make it go away. So yeah, not making excuses, but when you do get north of 50, the recovery times, rehab times do take that little bit longer, and certainly that's the case with my knee. Now, I do have a knee issue that I've had for many years, and it does flare up from time to time, and yeah, I'm going through it at the moment. So unfortunately, as a result, my Xterra plans for the following weekend after Dirty Reaver had to be shelved because I tried a very slow jog on the Saturday ahead of the event on the Sunday, and my kneecap just felt like it was moving, and that was on flat ground, so it's like no chance is it gonna take off-road uneven terrain, so it just felt really unstable and a little bit sore. So I made the sensible choice of binning that, and I just went for a bike ride at Coedy Brennan instead. Any excuse for a bike ride, and certainly any excuse to go over to Coedy Brennan. In terms of gym training since Dirty Reaver, I've done 2 sessions at Rigorous Gym. One was the High Rock Strong session, and then the other was the Rigorsize High Rocks Base. But both were compromised because of my knee, so I had to kind of change quite a few of the exercises. I didn't get 100% out of them for sure, but there was still some training benefit achieved. I've got no doubt about that at all. I've also done some upper body strength, and as the season goes on, that's going to become more and more important because it's going to be very much a mountain bike season here on out before High Rocks hits again in October. So what's next? Well, I mean, I'll be brutally honest, I'm not going to go all woe is me here, but my knee injury is getting me down. I can't train the way I want to train. I can't do the things I want to do. Certainly in terms of running, there will be no running at all for the next few weeks. Lots of mobility, lots of hip flexor kind of hip flexor stretches, because I've got no doubt at all that my knee is being caused primarily by the damage that's already there to the cartilage, but also to my hip flexors being very tight. Now, hip flexors, when you're a cyclist, do get tight. When you've got an office job as well, when you're doing a lot of sitting, then clearly you're giving your hip flexors a really hard time. So lots of hip flexor stretches, lots of mobility on the lower body, and the kind of boring stuff that you need to do. I'll also be looking to strengthen some muscle imbalances in my legs by doing kind of one side. I can't think of the term now. My mind's gone blank. Unilateral. That's the word I'm looking for. So basically doing things like split squats and things like that, but also kind of really attacking that VMA muscle, that kind of teardrop muscle in the quad, because I have got very strong quads, and there's definitely a muscle imbalance going on there. And as soon as finances allow, I'm going to throw in a couple of sports massages as well. So I'm going to hit it from all angles, be sensible, and see where it takes me. Now, the time pressure. I have 6 weeks from time of recording, exactly 6 weeks, until my next bike adventure. Now, I'm going to do a separate video on what that is, kind of the big reveal. That sounds very dramatic, doesn't it? But maybe over-egging it slightly. But it's a big reveal for me, and hopefully you'll find of interest, because you will be coming with me. I will be taking you on the road with me. It's a very exciting event, and I think you'll be really interested in coming along and seeing it for yourself. But there is going to be a lot of mountain bike work in the next 6 weeks, alongside the rehab work I've already mentioned. So the way I'm going to structure my next 6 weeks is very much based around 2 gym sessions a week. One will be at Rigorous, either doing High Rock Strong, which is probably more likely than Rigorsize. But if I can't get on the Monday, then obviously I will do Rigorsize on a Wednesday, but preferably High Rock Strong, as well as one other session in the garage gym here, which incidentally, if you'd like to have a look around the garage gym, please let me know. I'm happy to show you around. It won't take long, it's not that big. On top of that, I'll be doing Zone 2 work on the turbo, and on the light summer evenings getting out on the road bike as well, just to get a bit of kind of aerobic fitness in there. But then weekends will be all about mountain bike. It will be both days, Saturday, Sunday, on the mountain bike. It's at this stage with 6 weeks to go to heading off on a bit of a road trip. As I said, you're coming with me. It's very much more about the technical side of riding as opposed to the fitness. I'm as fit now as I think I need to be for the event and for the road trip, but It's very much about pushing myself technically and pushing myself out of my comfort zone on steep terrain, really technical terrain, and so on. Intrigued? Stay tuned. So that's it for me. Very, very quick one today. So hopefully you found that of interest. And if so, and if you are intrigued as to what that event might be and you want to come along and be nosy and be a fly on the wall and maybe even have a go at the event yourself in future years, then please like, subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.